Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Miss Black Beauty, Black Beauty, whatever you want to call me, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Princess, and you're watching Black Beauty TV. As you can see by the title, this is going to be my 2023 recap and my 2024 goals. I know it's almost February, so like a lot of people have probably done all of their recap videos and their goal setting, whatever. But look, my philosophy is you can set goals, start a new year any point in the year. So you don't have to, it doesn't have to be the new year just to discuss your goals. Like, you don't have to wait until the new year to do anything. Sometimes you can get inspiration from other people, just from the goals that they post throughout the year. So I'm gonna make sure I get my video out for y'all. I don't think it's too late to do anything. So yes, I know I've been missing in action. I know I posted a few videos throughout the year last year, but I just wasn't as consistent with my channel as I wanted to. This year I'm hoping all of that changes, but we're gonna cross our fingers that nothing comes up, no busy schedules, no technical issues, none of that. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was 2023 and kind of like where I've been, because I wanted to do like an update or life update video, but it was just so much going on. I know there was gonna be gaps because it's like I haven't really been filming, I haven't been vlogging, so no one really knows like what's going on, yada yada. But anyway, so y'all, like, it's been a busy 2023. Y'all already know in 2022, or towards the end of 2022, I didn't finish Vlogmas, and that's kind of where things kind of like started swaying for me, mainly because I got discouraged with my content. I told y'all about that already, and I will link the video somewhere in the cards where you can see where I'm talking about, that. And I know it's been a few months and at that point since I had recorded in that video, so I will be posting that here in the card somewhere. And then I started a new church, y'all, like right after that, and so I was really busy with like tasks and just meetings, classes, just different little things. So I kind of got carried away, and then I was like filming and recording through the process, and I had like videos I was gonna do, but it just became so long. Like I couldn't edit because I didn't have time to edit. My equipment was acting funny. Like, it was just weird things. Like, I was just really pulled in so many different directions, and I'm just like, okay, I just have to prioritize what I can prioritize. That is like, work, sleep, and eating, and showing up for like church. Like, those are the main important things. Recording, content creation, all of that other stuff, even though it's like a way to get money, or it's a way that I could, have a hobby or do a task, or like have, like, I don't know, like, it's something extra I can do, but it's like not as much of a priority as the other things are. I had to kind of like find a way to juggle. So I just kind of like, you know what, if I can't record today, then I can't record today. If I can't edit the video, I can't edit a video. After I joined the church, y'all, I can show y'all that video, and I'll link that in the cards too. I joined my new church. I love it. It's probably like the best decision I've ever made in my entire life. And I don't know, like, I just feel like I've been growing tremendously since I joined that ministry. Joined the ministry. So I joined the church in December 31st, and then the January 1st was our first like new members class. We call it culture classes. And so, I mean, we had those every Sunday, and so I was just, working, doing my thing, trying to record. I was getting involved in ministries. I'm actually lead for the media ministry, so that is great. And just the different little things that are being like kind of like thrown in with those responsibilities. So I was really busy, And then February was my birthday, and I turned 30. It was like probably one of the best birthdays I've ever had in my entire life, because my family, they threw me a surprise party, but they did that in March. They waited a whole month to give me a birthday party, because I kept asking, hey, I want a surprise party. I want a surprise party. You know, I want a surprise party, right? And I was just it was just, anyway, it was just funny, because I was just dropping hints to my friends like, hey, you need my mama phone number so y'all can plan this surprise party. And any, anyway, like, I was very much surprised. Yeah, it was just, anyway, it was good. I spent the day, and I did a short on that. I spent the day just getting my freebies, just spending time with myself, and then I ended the night with Bible study. And that was something that was like, it was just, I felt like it was very adult of me, but it was just so simple. And if I didn't get a surprise party, I mean, I would have been fine, you know, I would have been perfectly fine. But I really enjoyed my birthday, my milestone birthday. And then in March, I was able to do these things happened on the same day. I was able to meet two of my favorite YouTubers. They held a meet and greet in Birmingham, and that's KameronMonet and Catherine Manning. Oh my gosh, like, the best experience ever. It was so fun. And that same day, that was when my family threw the surprise party for me. So I was just like in the bed like, wow, like, today was amazing. It was such a good day, y'all. It was such a great experience. And then also in March, I think I met somebody, y'all, and we talked for a long time. Unfortunately, we're not together anymore. But, you know, hey, life happens, you know. And I want to say that's also a part of why, like, I've kind of been gone too. Not because of, like, the person, but just balancing, like, spending time with someone else and being responsible for the leadership roles at church, and, you know, trying to show up for my family and friends, also making sure I'm good, you know. Then, you know, all during this time, like, dealing with my mental health, like, I'm still depressed from Christmas and moving through, yes, all these great things are happening, y'all. I forgot one thing, something major. I became a licensed social worker. I can't believe that I forgot to tell y'all that I became a licensed social worker. I took my licensure exam for social work back in January of last year, of course, 2023. And I was gonna say I failed it. No, I did not fail. I passed it, and y'all, like, that. Whew, with all the busyness of that first month, like January 2023, y'all, like, we were doing a 21-day fast. We were doing prayer every night. I was praying with my prayer partner every morning, and then I was also doing, like, ministry things, and I was supposed to also have time to study. And so I was just like, how am I supposed to do this, God? Like, help me, please. And obviously he heard my cry, because I didn't even know how I was going to be able to study, and, like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. But I ended up getting my licensure, passing my licensure exam. So now I'm a licensed social worker, which is so great. I'm not sure how I'm going to use my degree, because it seems like my career is kind of going to pivot. But hey, as long as I have a backup plan, that's fine with me. And it gives me time to get my master's as well. Okay. We went back. Let's go back forward. Let's talk about, like, mental health. Like, I do believe, like, I was in a depression. Like, I talked to my therapist. I actually have a new therapist now, but the therapist at the time, we were just working through, like, some different things, and it was kind of like, she was like, yeah, we need to work on, like, see why you're depressed, or we need to work on getting you out of this depression. And I'm like, depression? And I was just sitting there, like, I was in such, like, I was like, depression? What? And she was telling me, she was like, yes. She was like, comparison is sucking the life out of you. And I'm like, huh? And let me tell you, that was like a light bulb moment, because I really, like, for the next week, 2 weeks, I was just sitting there like, no, I'm not depressed. No, I'm not depressed. I go to work, I go to church, I smile, I'm happy, and out of all people, like, I should know, like, depression doesn't show up as not wanting to, like, get out of bed or just crying all day and things like that. Depression shows up in different ways. And so for me, I know, like, I'm triggered by just like comparing myself to other people. It happened when I was doing my YouTube channel, you know, that in Vlogmas of 2022. Like, I feel like it's been like a constant thing, but like I feel like where I was in my life, like this season in my life at the beginning of 2023, I became more so busy, and I was so like, I'm turning 30, you know, and I'm like, I don't have this yet, I don't have that yet. You know, you see people your age or younger getting married, having babies, in relationships, getting houses, getting cars. Then you get on social media and you see the luxury lifestyle. You see the men and women getting wined and dined. You see people showing their little babies. You see all these things going on, and it's just like, okay, you can't help. It's like you're gonna compare, but it's like, how are you going to compare? Are you going to compare and then turn negative, or are you going to compare and turn positive? And me, I kind of turned negative. You know, I was just like, I was also kind of like in a space where, you know, a lot of things were changing. Like, my roommate moved out, and, you know, that meant the whole apartment responsibilities were going to be on me. I was having some issues with work, and I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna even have a job. So how am I supposed to get these goals, go after these things, but also like maintain what I have now? And I was just very overwhelmed and very much sad, very much depressed, and I was in denial about it. You know, I gained weight. I don't know if it's obvious, but I gained weight because I didn't want to leave, like, really leave the house. I was more so like convenience. It wasn't like I'm just gonna wear this dark jacket and just around in the shadows. No, it was just like it was just like too exhausting to even think about going to go fix me something to eat. You know, my room, this is the first time my room has been clean in a very long time. Like, I'll clean up a little bit, but then it'll get messy again. And so it was very much depression. And when I realized that and went why, like, I'm like, okay, I need to take a break. And I was very much emotional around that time, because I was just like, wow, like, my life, you know, is, you know, it's okay. Like, you know, I have all my needs are met. I have everything I need. I have a good, yeah, I would say I have a pretty decent support system. If not, I'm building, you know, it's getting built, and it's getting stronger. And so I didn't get to the point where I'm like, I wanted to harm myself, but it was just very much, I was not living in a healthy way. I was depressed, and I think that kind of took away a lot of my energy toward doing things that I liked and enjoyed. And I didn't realize that until I got into therapy. So sometimes you need to go talk to somebody. So if this is for somebody out there, talk to a therapist. If you're not sure what's going on, just talk to somebody. You know, it ain't nothing wrong with talking to somebody, you know. Not only was I like super busy trying to keep up, I was in you know, in a relationship, and I was just like, how can I show up for everybody? And I was just like feeling like I was gonna let everybody down. I think that also triggered me in my depression as well. Then it's like in the middle of the month, everything kind of became a blur. I was able to go to like leadership conference with Church of Highlands. That was like really fun and a great experience. I met new people there. Concerts, like I went to my first K-pop concert, which I do have a vlog of that. It's probably going to be just like a short little video. So that's my 2023. That's just kind of how it went. It was just chaotic, and I feel like I didn't want my 2024 to be the same way, because I really wanted to be organized coming into the gate. And I even like trying to take steps to get my life in order. My pastor and mentor and friend, and he was talking about how we're being called higher. We're being called to go higher in Christ, and we're going to climb. And I know that even in the year that I started going to that ministry, I knew God was already calling me higher, but I just didn't understand like in what way. And now that I understand the way, I feel like I would have understood it better if I was not so distracted with the just different things that the enemy was trying to throw into my life. And so now that I got some sense, I had to drop some dead weight. I had to regroup. I had to get back to me and get my focus back right. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not tolerating nothing that I tolerated in 2024. Like, that's being lazy. That's not treating my body properly. That's getting in connection with people that are not going to build me up. They're going to pull me away from God. Like, I'm not, I'm just like, I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business in 2024. That's what it is. Standing on business. And bottom line, like, I don't want to have a year like I had last year, which my year was great. It was productive. It was fruitful in ways, but it was also heavy because I had a lot of responsibilities that I did not know how to manage because I was not being intentional with my time. And so with that, we're going to go ahead and get into 2024. My word of the year, and my word of the year for 2023 was intentional. And 2024 is intentional as well, because I didn't do what I was supposed to do in 2023. So I have to basically repeat 2023. But it's like, 2023 and 2024. It's basically like a sequel, but better. You know, like, this is everything that you faced last year, you're gonna face it in 2024, and you're gonna handle it even better than you did last year. And that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm like, we ain't taking nothing crazy. We ain't doing no laziness. We're not going to make excuses. We're going to go and do what God told you to do. I know that God, like I said, God is calling me higher to do whatever, like, higher in media, higher in my position at church, higher in my personal life. Whatever God wants for me, like, I feel like this is the year that He's going to do it, or at least open the door for it. And so I don't want to limit myself because I'm not in position and I'm not ready. Let's get into the 2024 goals, y'all. My first goal that I want to accomplish, or the main goal that I want to accomplish in 2024 is consistency with my YouTube channel. I use Asana to, like, try to organize. Like, I used it before. I used it when I did Vlogmas a while back. So it's been very helpful to me as far as being organized and stuff like that. And then I want to read more books, y'all. Like, that's another thing. And I know that's probably on everybody's list, but I want to read more books. I'm currently reading Atomic Habits right now, but Atomic Habits is the book that I'm reading. I also started reading Balance by Torrey Roberts. And Atomic Habits is by James Clear. I know a lot of people have read this book, but like, it's really popular book. But so far, like, right now I'm on chapter 2, and this book, everything that my pastor has been discussing with us, it's in this first chapter and second. Like, it's worth the read. My next goal is deepening my relationship with God. Like, I think I have a pretty decent relationship with God, but I want it to be where, like, if I need an answer, like, I'm so close to God like this that He responds instantly and I can know His voice so clearly. I need to deepen my relationship so I can hear Him clearly and to quiet the distractions and spend more time with Him every day. So, and speaking of that, I'm getting into my devotional time. And my next goal is I want to take care of my overall health. So I have been making steps last year, just doing better, like seeing a lady doctor, getting full panel blood work done, getting my teeth checked like I'm supposed to every 6 months. I was diagnosed with sleep apnea, but it's just because I went to get my blood work done, and I was concerned. I was like, I just want to know why I don't have any energy. And my doctor, he's like, hey, I'm gonna send you for a sleep study. And turns out I was only getting like a little bit of oxygen while I was sleeping, waking up feeling groggy. Now that I know that, I was able to get a CPAP machine, and I'm sleeping with that. Yeah, I'm 31 years old with a CPAP machine. There's people younger than me that need it. You know, there's a lot of people that need it that don't know and that are living with it. And it scared me because I stopped breathing in my sleep so many times, and I did it while I was at home many times, and I did not know that was what was going on. And so I was able to get the equipment I needed because I just did my regular checkups, or I took accountability for my health. I'm seeing a dietitian. I started seeing a dietitian at the this year, actually a few weeks ago, and she's she's amazing. I really love her. So yeah, so like I'm working on my overall health as well as my mental health. Overall health, I want to be able to just be healthier, a healthier person, eating properly, you know, not weighing my mind down with things, spiritual life proper, you know, like my overall health, because if my spirit, mind, body is on point, I'm gonna be on point, period. Oh, well, there's two more things. Lastly, I want to be more organized. Like, I want to, like I said, I have my asana and things like that, but I want to like stick to my morning routines. I want to stick to my night routines better. I don't want to like just be, I want to be more intentional. Like that's really what it is. Like I want to be more intentional. Like the level that I'm trying to go, not just in God, but just in life, like I have to have some type of organization, some type of consistency, some type of stability, and some type of discipline, so I can like do what I need to do. So yeah, like, you know, just overall, like I just want to be more organized and things like that. And then the last thing is I want to spend more time with friends and family. So like make time for friends and family, like once a month. I told my best friend, I said once a month we need to like go out to eat, like go for dinner, like go to lunch, or do something together, like one-on-one. And then I also want to like see my family one-on-one, and I wanted to do that last year, but life just got so busy. But I want to try to be more intentional about that this year. I really enjoyed this. It really felt good to sit down and record a video again, and just be free to say what I want, do what I want. And I hope that whoever watches this, I hope that you're having a great start of the new year. If you have not set any goals, it's not too late to set goals. Go ahead and set your goals today. If it's just 5 goals, just write them down and focus on those, and find one way to go after each of those goals every single day. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.